It's a foreign-made DO-105 helicopter. Second-generation pilot is rolling the Red Bull helicopter. I watched Chuck Aaron do this. It was my first time to see him perform in Hawaii at the show last fall. I could not believe these maneuvers with a helicopter. Second-generation
Can't fly it backwards, though.
Chuck Aaron. Chuck's father was a pilot of fixed-wing aircraft, like a lot of sons, you know. They like to go their own direction. We already talked about that with Gary Ward. Well, Chuck was fascinated with helicopters. He went the route of crop dusting, working for NASA. Look at that, a loop from standing still with the Red Bull helicopter. This is done each and every weekend with precision, and I don't think these days I know of any other exhibition helicopter pilot anywhere in the world that is doing this. So when you
Kevin
go
Lehman
to
flying
tell
his
people
remote control
about
helicopter.
the 28th annual show and what you saw, they'll say to you, I'm sure. No,
Lori's laughing
helicopters you can't do that. Well, the guy would crash. It would be disastrous. You can't do that with a helicopter. You told them at this show, you tell them that you saw the Red Bull helicopter do it, and they do it each and every weekend. You're a great audience. That is Francisco Neri and Clint Clausen making their way at ground level after sliding in to your cheers and your applause. That's Chuck Aaron high overhead as he does what we call the reverse half Cuban 8 or the split S maneuver. Gentlemen, you are fantastic. Thank you, man. Great fun. You have to come back. Oh, part of the team of Red Bull. Look at Chuck. Look at Chuck roll the airplane. I guess he's seen Lee and the F-15 pilot do with their fighters, and he said, if they can do it, I can do it. He, as I said, is a veteran helicopter pilot, doing many jobs that helicopters do, and then looking for a little bit more adventure, actually took the concept to the factory over in Europe that builds these helicopters, talked and worked with the factory test pilots, and said, here's what I want to do. And they said, why? And he said, because I know I can. And they said, well, you're right, because as test pilots, we have as well, not on a regular basis. Chuck Aaron, this pilot of the Red Bull helicopter. All right, now watch, climbing for altitude in the vertical mode. Chuck Aaron doesn't fly normally very long. He's prepping, he's setting up. He does 0 airspeed, donut loop, changes direction out of the dive. You know, flying a helicopter normally, you are so busy with everything that your hands can do in terms of movement and twist movement. Not only lever movement, but twisting movement. Can you imagine all the things that are going on in addition to the way you normally stabilize or fly a helicopter? Every good performance deserves a bow. And there's the Red Bull helicopter and Chuck Aaron saying thank you. Thank you, Punta Gorda. There is the bow. Wave to Chuck, if you will, as he exits to your left. Ladies and gentlemen, seeing is believing.